Hey, Namaste bitches. It's Teresa Giudice, and I'm here with my co-host, Melissa Pfeister.
What's up, Teresa? You guys, what's up, Namaste bitches? I just spit. I was so happy to see you. Did you see it come out? I was like,
No, I didn't see it come out.
hi, how are you, babe?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I don't know why the times when we're recording keep matching up with my one doctor's appointment, but my back doctor, where I'm getting all my shit done because the asshole who crushed my back 10 years
Oh
ago.
my God.
So now,
Yeah, I'm like, what? You're young. I'm like, what does she keep going to the doctors for?
dude, this back thing, Teresa, this is my fourth doctor
Oh
just for
my
my
God.
back. I was doing it probably over 100 shots in just that one spot in my back. I've been under like 5 times with different procedures.
Sorry about that.
It's insane. All because of an asshole who was abusive. So I go back and now he's thinking, okay, it's not muscle. It's not this. We have to get like into the disc, like actually into the disc and inject stuff. And if that
Oh
helps,
my
then we
God.
know it's disc. But
Is
he's
it
like,
pain? Is it painful?
well, I'm going under.
Oh, okay, good.
Like, no way I'm going to
Oh
like
yeah,
even
yeah.
do
I
local.
don't like pain either.
No, So has to get into the disc to like inject stuff to see if
Ugh.
that gives any relief.
Oh my God, I'm
And then
sorry.
if it does, which hopefully it does, we know it's a disc problem. And then that's like another step. So it's insane. But anyway, so I'm coming back as I'm rushing back like I did last time. And I don't know who I was listening to, but it made me think of you because they were talking about bed bugs
Oh my
and
God.
how bed bugs are like in hotels, how it's like a thing in other countries, and now people are freaking out that it's going to come here and bed bugs are going to be like rampant everywhere. And so he
It's
was
so
saying,
crazy. My friend lives in an apartment in the city, and believe it or not, and like, oh my God, I mean, she has a beautiful apartment, like beautiful, and she has money. It doesn't matter. Like, I guess her neighbor upstairs had them. Oh
no,
my God.
I'd burn the whole building down.
Yeah, she got rid of everything. I'm just saying, like, that's so sad that that happened to her because she lives in an apartment building and like a beautiful apartment building, but her neighbors had it upstairs, and that's
Well,
how she got them.
and that's the thing. You're in an apartment building, that shit crawls all around.
That was it. Like, I remember when she told me, it was like I felt so bad for her.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. So
yeah.
they were saying because it's like a thing and it's like super common and happening, that the way to know if you have bed bugs is if you get in a bed and it has like a rotten raspberry scent.
Ew, a rotten raspberry scent.
Like
Like, I
it's
don't even.
tarty, but it's like rancid all at the same time. Listen, if you smell anything fruity and you're not eating an apple or a peach in bed, then I would get your ass out of bed immediately, shower and burn everything.
Wow. I mean,
How
I have.
disgusting is that?
Yeah, no, I can't. Like, and then why fruity? Like, maybe it's because
Because I guess bed bugs in the collection of whatever they're doing in there, getting ready to eat you up, they have that like stench, their smell.
yeah. All right. So everyone, if you're smelling that, make sure you call a bed bug expert and check your bed out.
Call an expert. I'm literally putting them in a fire.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, you should definitely check it out. Just to see if you have it.
Why are you itching your hair
You're
so much now?
making
Now
me
you're making me freak
stop.
out.
Stop doing that. You're making me it. Oh my God.
I just was thinking of you because you travel a lot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to tell her
Yeah,
that.
we've been uh, in place for a little bit, which is good. My last trip was what? I'm going to Vegas for BravoCon.
Oh, Dad, that's
Oh,
when
we
you're
both
okay. So
are.
listen, Vegas,
So that's our next my next adventure. Yeah.
you're
Oh, I'm
itching
going
your
on the cash trip, which I can't say where we're going, but I'm going on the cash trip. So that's my next adventure.
Well, you better definitely maybe that's your way out. Like,
Yeah, yeah, so if I smell anything fruity,
the
then
smell of
I'm
raspberries, I need to
escaping.
go home.
That'll be my way out. I like that.
Ooh.
There's bed bugs here.
What's worse, bed bugs or a cast strip with all the women?
Yeah, I would say what's worse, the women.
So
Some of
anyway,
them, some of them, not all.
it made me think of you because of your travels. So this is your public service announcement, you guys. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. If you smell any kind of fruity stuff in your bed, you better go like check every ounce of your body that could have hair because you probably have bugs
Yeah,
crawling in
or
it.
if you see any rashes on your body, any red spots, yeah, because that's them eating at you.
That's disgusting. That's so
Yeah.
foul.
Yeah, because
I brought it up. Sorry.
that's how my friend noticed. She was getting, like, she felt like she went to the doctor. She's like, "What is this?" And then he said, he's like, "You look, they look, you know." He's like, "Do you have bed bugs?" Yeah, she freaked out. Yeah.
Okay, see, if I see a spider, I want to burn the house
Oh, me too.
down.
The other day there was a bee in our room. I'm like,
No,
"Louis, there's a freaking bee in our room."
no, no. He was trying to get in on that little boom boom action in the
No, there
bedroom.
was a bee like floating in our room and I was freaking out. Yeah. I think we have a beehive somewhere. Like, because I live in the woods. So there's
You better
they,
get that shit
I
checked.
know. I think they form my other house. They used to form beehives. We probably have something here too.
You got to get that checked. Ew, no,
Yeah.
no. Bugs, no thing. I will literally have a snake, like Britney Spears at that song that she did. I will have a snake wrapped around my whole body and be fine. If you show me a spider, I will literally burn this fucking house down.
Oh my God.
Done. That was completely not what we're going to talk about today, but I literally just heard it and I was like, I have to tell my girl and everybody else out there who's traveling. If you
Ye-
smell some raspberries or something
No, but you know what?
fruity,
That's good to give everyone knowledge of that, because, it's really important, like where you stay. You got to make sure you stay at clean places, because bed bugs is really a thing. It really is.
well, knowledge is power, Teresa.
Yes. No, it is. Yeah. No,
And you
you're,
know what else? So I was thinking we do like our cool trending report of like the latest things happening. This was not a part of it. I just needed to listen. If I hear something good, I got to share it. I
yeah,
got to
no.
share it with
And
my
you know
peeps.
what? I like that because you know what I noticed in life? Like, even when I was going through my legal case, like, I never talked about it with other
Yeah,
people, and I wish I would've because I would have gotten so much knowledge from other people that went through it. But
totally.
because I was told you have to keep it hush hush, but it's good to ask other people when you're going through something because maybe that person's going through the same went through the same thing you did and they could
Totally.
help you. Yeah. Cause then afterwards I'm like, oh darn, I wish I would have asked you. Like somebody was like, well, you should have used this attorney or this, because we got totally fucked. Excuse my French. We did. We used the wrong attorneys. Like it was the worst of the worst. Spent so much money. It was such a joke because we should have asked more questions. We
Yeah.
should have asked
Well, what
people
did
for
you know? You were seeking legal guidance and they didn't do their job.
right. We should have asked more, like we should have asked people for help. We should have, and we didn't. And so I want to put that out there to other people. Like, ask for help. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay to ask for it. Sometimes, and if you're going through something, tell somebody else that is close to you, or you know, ask the question because then someone else could help you.
right.
And that's what I learned now. Because like just with anything, or if like even like tutors, like with my kids
Totally.
now,
Being
like
a
they use
mom, going
tutors.
anything.
Yes. It's like you get help. Like, so it's like ask. It doesn't, it like, yeah, and there's other people that could help you. So, and I was always the type I never wanted to ask. I don't know, I just tried to find everything out myself. And it's like that's not good because I realized, oh my God, I should have asked that person, like, why didn't I? And or someone that you trust, and then
Right.
they could help you. Yeah.
Well, even I think especially us, like as moms, we think we're super women, right? So it's like we can do it all. Like we don't need anyone's help. We don't need it. And I think between that and just the way people grow up, or people think like, I can't talk about this. I think this is why we talk about it, right? Like,
Yeah, no, I think it's really important. Like I was very, closed off. Yeah. And I think yeah, you're right. Knowledge is power. And there's a lot of people that I'm sure would want to help, like, oh, use this person, use that person, like that.
right.
So now I ask all the time. I ask everything now.
When I think too, I think the most e- messages that we've gotten, we've gotten a ton of amazing messages, but I think we've gotten the most when it comes to something that is a difficult situation. Like when I was talking about the abuse, I can't even tell you how many amazing messages I got. And it was like, I went through the same thing. My mom went through the same thing. My sister went, like, because no one talks about these things.
Yeah, because
People,
you know what? People are embarrassed
right.
and they're like ashamed. So that's why I think that your story was so powerful, because like if you probably push so many people to call that number, and ask and seek for help. You did.
I
So
think two people have like a theory or this like whatever it is in their head that if they ask for help, that shows weakness or something.
weaken it. Yeah. So I used to think that. Yeah, I used to think that. Yeah, because it's just the way I was raised. Old school mentality. But no, now I like when I ask someone, I have to ask because like there's other people like that. No, like
Totally.
yeah, no, it's definitely always ask because there's somebody out there that has that'll help you with the
That can help.
if
And
that could help if you don't know something. Yeah.
by you talking about it, you
I
don't
can't
know.
think about it right now, but I remember there's so many times that I did ask, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much."
But
Like,
it
"Oh
can
my
be about
god."
it doesn't have to be big about like what you went through or like abuse, but like even as a
No,
mom, like how
anything.
do I
Yeah,
handle my
yeah,
kid?
tutors, like tutors,
Tutors.
or what good dance school to go to,
Totally.
or anything. What good club team? Because my kids have played soccer, dance. Like these are things that I'm relating to. That I wanted to make sure that they went to the best school, like that. You know how many dance schools I went through till Adriana found the one that
I
she really,
know.
yeah. So that's why it's club teams. My kids would do soccer club teams. Like I
Right.
want if you don't ask, you don't know. So it's like, you want to send your kid to like the best school if you can, because you want them to get the best training, like that.
Right. But it can be little food. What do I
Like
feed my
even
baby?
SAT tutors,
Right.
SAT tutors. Like Gia's studying now for LSATs. LSAT, she got an LSAT tutor. That, college people to help you
Right.
submit
Get
college
ready for
application. I'm
college.
doing
Totally.
Melania just applied to 11 colleges.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, so this is my
That's
third time.
amazing though.
This is my third time doing this. So I'm a pro at it.
Now
Yeah.
you're good, but you've
Yeah.
lived it, right? It's
Right.
like someone once told me try to use other people's experiences so you learn, so you
Right.
don't have to go through the
It's true.
financials, the hardship,
So if
the stress.
anybody, yes, so we should tell our fans, if you guys need help with anything, let us know. We'll help you.
Right.
If we don't know the answer, we'll help you with we'll help try to find out the answer for you.
And you know what's crazy? Like these are big deals, right? Like raising kids, abuse, what you went through, like going to away. These are big things, divorce, move. But then I'm reading things about the whole everything going on with the war in Israel and all this.
I
And it's
know,
just
it's so
like
sad.
we're
I keep
so
praying.
and you know what? It's like we're so lucky that we can be here and
I
we
know.
as big as our problems, and it's like not minimizing anybody. It's not minimizing anyone's problems. But then you look at this and you're like, shit, like, my back will be okay. Like, I was abused 10 years ago. I'll be okay. Like you'll find amazing tutors for your girls. And if the first one isn't great, the second one will be great. That is like, I can't
Yeah, I
even wrap my
mean,
head around it.
yeah, it's so
And so,
sad.
and last week we're talking about the whole wacko that was at my kid's school and like threatening to kill everybody. And again, huge deal in my world. But then like that's going on. And it's just, and I was reading something, Teresa, and now, not to get like whatever, but I just think it's important. they're on the 11th day now, Israel is. Listen, all of this has cut water, food, electricity supplies to a population of over 2 million people. 2 million
Oh,
people. As of October 7th, the death toll was 1,400 people killed in Israel and more than 2,700 people killed in Gaza. And they're holding hostages, 200, 300, 400 people. They're holding hostages. It's like, I'm like, my mind, I can't even. So again, I'm going through things, you're going through things, we're all going through things, but it's like, then you look at that and you're like, oh my God, I'm so thankful. I'm grateful. I'm lucky for this. Like,
yeah.
I'm okay with those problems because it's not that.
No, I know. It's really sad.
It's just,
Yeah.
and then, so I'm reading also, because I was like, I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? Like catching up completely. And by the way, everybody know that Teresa and I praying, like we can't even imagine the heartache, the hardship. Like
No, like I
I
said, I
can't
went
even.
back, I'm back at church every Sunday, and yeah, and I definitely pray.
And if anyone listening has like family over there,
Yes, so
friends,
sorry.
I just, we're thinking about you. If you need a vent,
Yeah.
talk, whatever, we're here. Just know, like, this is very serious. We take it very seriously, and like we're here for you guys, and we're sending all of our love always. So as I'm reading all this, then like right after, it's like, how am I reading about Israel and everything going on? And then the next thing that pops up is this whole thing with Britney and Justin. Did you see this? Britney Spears?
No, I missed that one. No, what
Okay,
happened?
so Britney is writing like a tell-all, okay? Remember when
Okay.
she dated Justin Timberlake like 20 years ago?
Yes, a long time ago.
She's saying, I think she was 17, he was 18-ish. She's saying she got pregnant and had an abortion because he said he wasn't ready to be a dad. 20 years later, saying this. And I'm just like,
That happens.
it's so sad, but like, I'm thinking 20 years now, right?
You
He's
know what? Maybe
married.
it's her way of coping with it now, and she's releasing it now. Because like that's a hard pill to swallow to go through that.
That's a good point. I didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
and like and now this is her way. You know, you know. Listen, I'm sure she's not lying. She wants to. Maybe that's. And what did she say about it? Like she feels bad. Like is she
No,
saying?
she was just like,
Oh, she's just writing it in her book.
if it had been left up to me, I never would have done it. Britney Spears writes about
Well,
this
you know what? And
bombshell.
that's the thing when you're with someone else and they're not on the same page with you. Yeah, she was probably thinking like, I don't want to bring a child into this life,
Well,
and
she's
and
7. I think she was
and she's like, I
17.
don't want to do it on my own. So and.
But then on the flip side, I'm thinking definitely all those things true, period. Like the end, not even talking about
I
that.
mean,
But
now
like,
they have what do they people
right. It's
now
like
they take the pill, like the
so,
pill after or whatever, they have that now, right? You don't have to do
Plan
that.
B.
Oh, plan B, yes. See, now they
Yeah,
have
well,
the
shit,
thank
that wasn't
God.
around 20 years
I
ago.
know. That's why I'm so happy like for people, listen, because having children, we know it's like a lot of work, it's a lot of responsibility. So like, see, God came up with this plan B, which is a good thing for people that, don't are not ready for that. Because I'm sure, people are gonna probably criticize her for having an abortion. But she was 17. Like that's
That's
hard to do that.
insane. Like
Yeah.
you're barely legal to drive and
Yeah.
you're having a kid.
Oh, yeah. New Jersey, that's when you start driving at 17.
No, like, and you're having a kid, like
Yeah.
you can barely take your kid to a doctor appointment legally.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just,
it's
but
that's
then like,
exactly I know my kid when I sent Melania to the doctors because she's driving now at 17. I have to be there because she's under 18. I was like, "Are
oh,
you?"
see?
Yeah, like, because she went because this was like a few months ago. Her throat was hurting, and I had to go with her. And like she gets strep throat, like that's her
'Cause she's
thing.
underage.
And I was like, and so I still have to go with her till she's 18.
But then on the flip side, I'm thinking about Justin, married, like kid, he has a family. Like that's a lot. Then, like, do you think he knew that this was coming out? Is he like, do what's happening? In the morning today, and then boom, like this happens. It's not, Then it's like the flip side. It's like her dealing with it, how hard that probably was, and maybe like now it's still like she's getting it all out. She's releasing.
Well, that's really because that's like a hard thing to keep inside for a long time. And maybe that's her way of dealing with it now.
But then do you think he's like, are people going to look at me like I'm this like bad guy? I mean, he was also a kid. He's 18, 19.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Listen, everybody's always going to have an opinion,
Everyone has an
but you
opinion.
just got to live by, how you feel, and that's it. Like,
Just
if
like a
they weren't
big
ready to,
bombshell to
yeah,
drop.
yeah, if they weren't ready to have kids, I'm sure that's something they both decided at the time.
I'm just thinking like if Josh, like this comes out after we have kids and a family and some girl that he was like dating or hooking up with was like, you got me pregnant and I'd have an abortion. I'd be like, what the fuck is happening here?
I mean, what would you? I mean, there's nothing you would say about it, would you?
No, but like,
All right.
I would have liked to have heard from my husband rather than like this woman. It's just a lot. Like, I just feel like it's a lot. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I know that my ex, he told me with his ex-girlfriends that happened.
that happened.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have to tell me. I don't feel like he had to have told me, but he did tell me it did happen.
It's just
Um,
crazy. Like, he's sitting there, like, bam. Now I have to deal with this, right? It's like,
you know what? It's magnified because he's in the public eye.
right, for sure.
That's why. Because when you're in the public eye, everything is magnified.
You have no idea what that's like, Teresa.
Yeah,
None.
I don't know exactly. I don't
None.
know.
None. I mean,
I
your
know.
girls' outfits get magnified. I'm like, can they just wear some clothes
Ex
and just like,
My kids, I tell them to you you guys look amazing. This is when you should wear it. Yes, you look beautiful. Do not listen to what anybody says. You look amazing. This is the time you should wear it. I'm
it's
all
just
about that.
like you're doing an amazing project with your girls. It's just like, we
You got
just let them?
unfortunately, there's haters out there. It's like there's a lot of hate out there. People are not happy in their lives. So they hurt other people, hurt people, hurt people.
Yeah,
That's
true. Misery loves company.
yeah, it's so sad. And yeah, it's very, very sad. I'm dealing with that. Yeah. Like, right now, currently, it's very, very sad. But I keep praying, God willing, I will get through this. Yeah. So, but you just got to stand strong in who you are and what you believe in. And hopefully, what does everyone say? The good will win. So
Yeah.
I hope so the good will win, right?
Good
So
happens to good people. You got to believe that.
yes.
You know what else? And then it goes back full circle. We're saying like this, we're getting into what someone's wearing, like an outfit. And then you read, like, again, me scrolling down. Then you read about like this amazing woman, Suzanne Summers, passes
I
away.
love Suzanne Summers. I watched Three's Company growing up with my family at dinner time every single night. I love Suzanne Summers, Jack, and Janet. I remember them.
I mean, it's so sad. She was like an icon forever.
Yeah, it was.
And then cancer, fucking cancer.
Yeah,
It's
where did she have it?
She had breast cancer, and she passed away one day before her 77th birthday.
I know. Oh, so she's been living with this for a while.
No, like I read like 20 something years.
Oh,
She
wow.
first, I think she first actually got diagnosed when she was doing Three's Company.
Oh, wow.
And it's just been an ongoing
Wait,
battle.
and then did she ever get a vasectomy? Because I don't know the story. Did she ever get a vasectomy done?
That's your penis and your balls.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Um,
sorry. I mean, when you with the boobs. Sorry.
that's what I threaten Josh every day with if he ever cheats
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah. No, I mean, with did she ever? What's it called with the boob when you
Mastectomy.
mastectomy? Sorry,
Yeah.
mastectomy. Did she ever get a
I mean,
mastectomy done?
after 2 decades, 23 years or whatever it was, I'm sure she's had to have gotten and years of like fighting it. And I always remember hearing her like, now it's time for war. Like, now I have to fight this cancer. I'm just putting on, like, I found out. Now it's back to like fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. And she was always just like positive about it. I'm like, look at what this season was dealt.
I
And
mean, my dad passed away at 70. He was 70, 76. Yeah, 76.
from what though, actually?
Um, he had pneumonia, and his valve inside got infected.
His heart valve.
Yeah. So it's like you can't get any infections.
Yeah.
So and that's it. And then that was it. He just got infected, and that was it. He got pneumonia a million times, and then but his his valve got infected,
But he
and that
never
was
had
it.
cancer, right?
Like the metal in his no, thank God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was strong like an ox. And my dad was 76, my mom was 66, very, very young. And
That's too
my
young.
mom like pneumonia, but she got septic. And the thing is, she had really bad rheumatoid arthritis that was attacking her immune system.
Yeah.
And that was
Her
it
immune
wasn't
system was
making
just
her get better. Her immune system was too low because her rheumatoid arthritis was so bad. Yeah.
all of it.
So I
All
feel
of it.
like my parents died young. So I feel like I told Louis, I'm probably gonna be around that age. I feel like
No, you're not. Don't even say
well,
that.
and then I was thinking the other day, I'm like, what age do I really want to live to? Because like even my kids are like, Ma, I can't imagine you wrinkly and old. They're like, you're so not a nonna. That's what my kids were saying the other day. And I was just like, yeah, can't imagine myself wrinkly and old either.
Well, that's why they have plastic surgeons, baby.
yeah, no, and I'm scared of that. So I'm like, if I had to think of an age, what age do I want to live till? I don't think I would want to go past 80.
What?
Yeah.
80's young.
Yeah, I think 80 is the max because then you start getting wrinkly and old, and I think I'm done after that.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I would still grab
Because
your
my dad
wrinkly.
looked amazing at 76. Louis' dad right now is 77. He looks amazing. He really does. I think 80. I think maybe 85 is pushing it, but I think 80.
No
I would be
way.
really happy at 80.
You're stuck with me for a long time, and I'm not going until I'm like 100. Knock on wood.
Yeah, no, I would not want to live that long. Yeah, definitely not. My dad's mom lived till 98.
See, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
my dad's mom,
incredible.
my great grandmother lived till 98, and my mom's grandma lived till 96.
So
But
if you could fix the wrinkles when you were older, would you live longer? Would you want to?
yeah, like Cher. I want to be like Cher. Cher's like
You always want to
Cher's
be
my
like
idol.
Cher.
Cher's my idol.
It's just sad. Like this, I mean, you just never know what someone's dealing with. Like, look what she's been dealing with. And it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And it's just,
Yeah,
I had three women in my family within a year all get breast cancer.
yeah, that's why I always go every year for your breast exam. Don't miss it. Always go. I go every year. And matter of fact, I missed last year because I missed the time when it was COVID. I think everybody did, but now I definitely always go.
It's scary. It's like, then they got it and I started freaking out and I'm running to get my boobs checked. It's just like cancer, like everyone says fuck cancer, but like and you know what else? So then I started like, I love Suzanne Summers. I thought she was such an inspiration.
Yeah,
She's such
she
an
was.
icon.
She was amazing.
Did you see what her husband wrote? after
No.
she passed? Oh my gosh, Teresa.
Sorry, I'm busy filming. It's like my days are crazy.
Listen to this. There's no version of the word love that is applicable. Ready?
Yes.
There's no version of the word love that is applicable to Suzanne. The closest version in words isn't even close. It's not even a fraction of a fraction of a fraction. Unconditional love does not do it. I'll take a bullet for you doesn't do it. I weep when I think about my feelings for you. Feelings that gets close, but not all the way. 55 years together,
Oh my gosh.
46 married, and not even 1 hour apart for 42 of those years. That even doesn't do it. Even going to bed at 6 o'clock and holding hands while we sleep doesn't do it. Staring at your beautiful face while you're sleeping doesn't do it. I'm back to feelings. There are no words, there are no actions, no promises, no declarations. We are one. I'm in love with you, my beautiful, for all of eternity.
Oh, I just got the chills.
Me too. Like, could you imagine? I'm like,
Yeah.
gosh,
And I
like,
heard they always had sex. I saw that on
really? I see it.
yeah, they always had sex. Like, and she's like, yeah. She's like, and I heard like twice a day. Yeah, I
Even
heard
like
that.
as they were like still together for that
Yeah,
long.
I heard that yesterday. That like on I was watching yeah, I was watching the news and it was sad, I'm watching everything that was going on with Israel. So sad. Yeah.
Dude, could you imagine? Like, I love Josh. I love my kids, but I don't even know if I could write something like that. Love is just like you said, you could get the chills.
Yeah, I mean, if you're married that long, yeah, I mean, my dad, oh my God, when my mom died, my dad cried the first year every single day. Every single day. He went to go see my dad was with me 3 years after my mom passed away. My dad went to the cemetery every single day to visit her. And when we would go on vacation, when we would come home, he would go to the he would go to the cemetery twice a day to make up
Jeez,
the time that we were on vacation. That's how much my dad loved my mom.
that's love.
And yeah, like and on their mausoleum, it's Sampati and Zammi in Italian means always together. That's my tattoo, like always together. That my parents were always together, married 47 years, married 47, but my father knew her since she was 13.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So yeah. And she got married when she was 18. So 47, add 5, 3 for 9, 50, 52 years
The
together. Yeah.
fingers.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, and my dad always respected her, always honored her. We all did. I mean, my mom, that's why I'm like, why does the good die young? Because my mom was really amazing, like such a good woman. Even my dad. So it's like the evil people stay on this earth. It's sad.
I was talking to somebody about this, and I'm like, I don't get the why. Like, why this? Why that? Like what you were just saying. And she said, it's all meant to teach us something. You might not see it and you might not know it immediately, but all these things are meant to happen to teach us something. Maybe remember how you were like, I wish I would have talked to my mom more and I would have like whatever.
No,
Maybe
I,
the
I
next
always hung out with my mom. I wish I would took more pictures of my
more
mom.
pictures.
Yes, because like I took so many pictures with my dad because I always thought my dad was going first because my dad was in the hospital constantly because he would always catch pneumonia. So and have so many pictures of my dad and I wanted to take more pictures of my mom. And I wish I spent more time. Like I was with my mom a lot, but I wanted to have more conversations with
Yeah.
her because I was always busy with the kids. I had 4
Right.
kids. So it's like, yeah, she was there, but like I wanted to have more like deep conversations and just, I mean, I think she told me I knew all about her life. I just wanted to know more. And like now it's like now I have the time to hang out with her and now she's not here anymore. That's what sucks.
Well, but maybe then that's what it is. Then that's the time that you have the time. Then you go and you do that with your daughters.
Oh yeah, I tell my daughters everything. Yeah. So it's like, yeah. I mean, my kids like we take a ton of pictures. Like they know how much pictures mean to me because pictures are memories.
Right.
So it's like, you know, if you're doing something special, make sure you take a picture. Make sure because that's the only thing you have after that. You have the memory of it, but at least you have the picture to go with that memory.
Yeah.
So make sure you take a lot of pictures with your loved ones. Very, very important.
Oh, so that was maybe, I mean, listen, I know you'd rather have her to talk to her instead of us talking about her. But maybe that's the thing that like things I'm a firm believer that there are reasons. Again, it might be hard to see. Maybe you never see it. Maybe it takes you 10 years to see it. But there's always like a reason. Why is this happening? And what is this trying to like teach me about a shitty person that does something to me or whatever it is? Is it to give you better appreciation for those you love? Is it to talk more to people? Is it to, I don't know. But when she said that, I was like, to learn. It's to learn. What do you
When
need
she
to learn
said
from
what?
this?
What did you say
When
when she said?
the woman was like, but why would this happen? And this is bad. This is a shitty person in my life. Why? And they're like, it's all about a way to teach you something and to show you something. So, and again, I think a lot of these things, like I always say, I don't think I would be as strong today and as like a good mom, as good of a mom, if I hadn't gone through like the abuse. Because now it's like
You
I
don't.
stick up.
Sorry, you don't need to go through that in order, like
No,
you.
I know, but it taught me too. It was like I got to teach my kids to be tough and to stand up for themselves, and if they're in a shitty situation, that they have the strength to get out of it. So like
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Like yeah. I mean, exactly. Because how long were you with him, and that was happening?
I mean, we were together for 4 years and it was happening for over a year, 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like how you. Yeah, I would definitely have been out of there.
Yeah, I mean, but again, it's like or I can sit here and dwell about it. I can go to my every doctor's appointment back to back to back to back. I can have pain in my back. I can, all these things can happen and I can be upset and be in my feelings and then you go on like a downward spiral. Or I can take it as, listen, I went through this so I could do this. I could
Yeah, and you know what? That for you in that circumstance, yeah, you're gonna teach your kids like to be very strong, stand up for yourself. Exactly. Because exactly you went through it and you weren't strong. So you're definitely gonna teach your kids. So that did happen to you for that reason. Yeah. I mean,
So
like I
when
know my kids, they're very I'm Teresa Giudice. They're very, very
Yeah,
strong.
they're
Yeah.
strong as shit. So again, like I just am always when something happens, of course it doesn't stop me from being sad or mad or whatever it is. But then at some point when I calm down from the emotions, I'm like, what am I trying? What is the
What are
reason
you
for this?
learning from this? Right.
Right, right. Well, and you know what else we have to learn about?
What?
Our two new guests for
Oh,
our
2 minute bitches.
Oh
What's
my God.
How
up?
are you?
Hi.
Hi, how you
Nice to
doing?
see you.
Very good. Very good. Thank you for having me on.
Where are you from?
So I live in Eastchester, which is in Westchester County,
Okay.
just like 25 minutes north of the city.
Got it. Okay.
Um, Teresa, you were in Eastchester a couple times at Gigante's.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah, I
did,
An
I
like it
think.
Italian
there.
spot?
Yeah, yes, I think the premiere party was there.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. I
and
like that
Gia was
place.
there recently too for
Yeah,
some.
I like that place.
Yeah, I might have my daughter's sweet 16 there.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Teresa, this one has been incredible. Like
I'm Real
supportive.
Housewife of Westchester on Instagram. It's the only social media I
Oh,
have.
okay, got it. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
She's incredible and always like Christy's always just like nice
Defending
and
her.
yeah, and leaving
uh,
but even
thank
like
you.
but also like just so supportive of Namaste Bitches, of what
Yeah.
we're doing, like posting about it. Like always. This one is always on point with everything. It's incredible. Like you are amazing for all your love and support. I know I told you that a
Thank
bunch,
you.
but
Yeah. Thank you so much for all your love and support.
Thank you. Yeah, and getting to know Melissa through the podcast too. Like you said, Teresa, she has such a uplifting energy, right?
She does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
I
why,
love you too, Melissa.
that's why I keep her around.
that's why she
Yeah.
keeps me around. That's what,
Yes.
well,
Like
that and because of
sometimes
this.
you need that, you know?
Yeah. No, it's good to be around like, positive, good energy people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
mean,
guys.
I don't think anyone really needs to tell you, Teresa, what we all think of you. We love you.
Oh, thank you.
You already know that.
Thank you. No,
You
I
are
don't know.
very-
It's nice to hear. No,
No, stop. No, tell me more. Stop.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
but is
You know,
anything you want to ask me, sweetheart?
Yes. So let's see. Which one should I ask you? Well, we both have daughters the same age. Well, I have a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old.
Well,
No.
I have 14, 17, 18, and 20. Oh, no, now she's 19. She just turned 19. So I have 14, 17, 19, and 22.
Yeah, I know. Geez, 22. Wow.
Yeah.
So,
In January, she'll be 23. Yeah.
oh, in January, she's probably
Yeah.
born then.
Yeah. January 8th. Yeah.
We both have daughters the same age, and that's kind of like, raising teenagers is a lot. I love their Sheen campaign, and my girls.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we will be purchasing from there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I mean, I have to say, it's really, it looks great on. It's like all how you wear it. It's beautiful.
It definitely is. And if you ever have like a purge you do where you want to get rid of your girls, send them to me.
Got it. Okay.
My girl, because I do. I have a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with it all. So I know you donate a lot to Dolores's cause and other things. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have her in front of me. Let me ask her if she ever feels like sending me a bag. I'll pay for the shipping.
Okay.
Kids grow really fast.
I know.
And styles change like every second.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, let me ask Teresa. I mean, she's got 4 daughters. Do you think that, and they're the same size, by the way, do you think that Giudice will ever come back?
I don't know. I mean,
Chance at all? Like, he's not
yeah.
famous ever, right?
No, right now, no. I mean, I hope he does because trust me, because the opportunities are better in America, and I've been doing everything on my own. So trust me, it's hard doing it all on my own too. So I want help, and it's like the money that he makes in the Bahamas is not the same money he would make in America. Totally different. That's why he moved from Italy to the Bahamas, because there was no opportunity in Italy. And could you imagine just being sent to another country for, after living in America for all these years?
Honestly,
and it's very sad. It's really sad because it's not like he committed this horrible, it's like paper crime, and he did his time. And it's like I think it's really unfair for him to be deported to another country.
Listen, my husband is a retired police lieutenant who now works at the private jet hangar for Westchester County Airport. Let me tell you something. They fly in illegals all the time. And I say to myself, privately, and I say to myself, what the fuck? Like, people are coming through all the time. And your ex-husband is a good man who I think deserves a chance to come back here.
I think so too. I would love for him to come back because
for the girls, we hope
and like that's the thing. Because the girls, they need their dad.
Children, he's going to be a grandfather one day. So I sometimes think about that, and I know I know Gia is studying law. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. You should be so proud of her.
Well, see something bad, and God willing that like something, Gia becoming a lawyer, and the reason why she wants to do this because yeah, she wants to help other people going through this,
There you go. Look, Teresa, I love that.
No,
See?
I know.
Not
But
that it
like,
makes it any better or easier.
I know, but
but
I wish that
If
didn't.
like
I wish that wasn't the case,
Yeah.
But that's like
just passion about it,
yes.
Yeah. Well, Christy, you have been incredible always online. Thank
But
you.
thank you for saying that. That it's not fair that Joe. I wish Joe could come back too. Like, I wish one day he does come back because trust me, I need the help. And it's like it's hard doing it by myself. And it's like it's hard raising. I have 4 kids like on my own, doing everything on my own. And Louis, like it's different. Like he can't like reprimand them. He's their
Yeah.
stepdad. It's like totally different. It's like, but sometimes I do need help, and I need I wish Joe was here to help me with it all.
It actually
Yeah.
makes me mad. It makes me
Yeah.
mad is even having a hard time considering what I see. I mean, they're all over Yonkers in Westchester County. They're all over.
Yeah. And the thing is, I got stuck paying like all his debt. You know what I mean? It's like really like, why didn't you just send him back so you could have freaking helped me pay off his debt? It's
Like,
sad. It sucks.
I feel like he has a case, and I'm gonna be praying for you guys because
Thank
something's
you.
got to give. Yeah, something's got to
Thanks,
give.
Christy. Thank you for everything, as always. Your support, your love
Thank
for
you.
Teresa, for Namaste Bitches, for us. We so appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right, guys, I'm gonna keep listening.
Thank
Thanks,
you so much.
Christy.
Okay.
Thanks, hon.
You're so
She's
sweet.
Hi, Sydney. How are you?
I'm good. So good to meet you guys.
Great
So
to
good
meet
to
you
meet
too.
you. What are you on Instagram? You're like tree hugger for life.
Tree hugger for life. Yes.
Oh
She's
my God, you're a
incredible.
tree hugger for life. Thank
She's
you. I
Teresa,
know
another one.
the other day, Louis and I went bowling, and he put in tree for my name.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what he put in. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, my tree huggers would love that. I said,
We love it. Yes, we love it.
she's always like, again, and not like she is like the first one to post something. She's incredible, like
Thank you.
supportive, loving, like always. Sydney, you are
Honestly,
a rock star.
so
Thank
amazing. The
you.
community of
Thank you for
fans.
all your love
Aw,
and support. Thank you.
you're amazing, Teresa. Seriously, I've been a fan since I was 14 years old. And honestly, I have to say, your community of fans, what you were talking about earlier about how, sharing your story with people can help others to share their stories too. Teresa, that's what you did for me. And I'm really, really happy to have the opportunity to thank you for that.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
so nice.
I
Aw,
have
thank
been
you.
going blind my entire life, and I just lost the sight in the left eye last year, and it's been crazy. But having this page, honestly, having this page and focusing on something that's creative and fun and light and sparkly, it's gotten me through so much, and I'm finally back to this place where I feel motivated. I feel ready to tell my story, and it's just incredible. And I honestly can say that this last year would have been a lot worse without having the tree hugger community in general. And I've heard from so many of your fans. I've heard so many deep stories that they go through in their lives. And I think it's incredible that you have this impact on people. It's
Aw,
so important.
That's so nice.
thank you.
Sydney, you're
And
awesome.
I will pray for you. I will,
Thank you.
definitely pray for you. I'm sorry that you're going through this, but I don't know why we all have we all have our journey that we have
We
to
all
go
got our
through.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you think you have it bad, someone else has it worse than you. And it's like, that's how
Yeah,
that's how I
absolutely.
keep always thinking about it, So I was like,
Well, and you know what you were saying earlier about the haters. It's like, okay, look, just because you're wounded doesn't mean you get to bleed on other people.
right.
No, it's a good
Like
one.
you
Yeah,
shouldn't
all
true.
exactly, especially, you shouldn't hurt other, you shouldn't keep hurting people. Yes,
Right.
you should lift we should all be lifting each other up.
Yeah.
That's what life should be about. Like I would,
And I love that you have that mindset and you post quotes that are so inspirational. I love it. And I love Louie's quote.
thank
It's
you.
awesome.
Because
You
I
guys
feel
put
like what you put out there, you get back. And I
yeah,
try to always put out, because that's how I live my life. So it's
it's
like
who you are.
I want to lift everybody up and, make them have a good day and make them be happy and put a smile on their face,
And you know who
You do.
Sydney's friends with?
Who?
Lindsay, who gave us the gift baskets, who came to the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
She was the one who made that video for me. She made a video of me saying
Okay.
hi.
Yeah. Ah, that's so nice.
I was
Yeah.
just on the phone with her a few minutes before coming on.
She's
Aw.
awesome. You guys both,
I'll
like
get
both of your
ready.
support, Sydney, like your support. I mean, all of you guys have been, and I talk to them a lot on Instagram, and they are just like
Thank you.
rock stars, loving, supportive, genuine, real. It's awesome, and we
Always.
really appreciate you, Sydney. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
you have any questions for me, honey?
I actually live in Michigan, and I know Gabriella goes to school here. And I was actually wondering, how has that been for you? I mean, you're such an involved mom. What's it like having a kid be in a different state?
I know it was hard for me. I kept crying before her leaving.
Yeah.
And I got really emotional. Like, I'll just get emotional now because I miss her so much. I was with her
Yeah.
last Sunday for her birthday. But you know what? She's thriving. She's doing so good. She's so smart. And
Yes, she is.
I'm just so proud of her. And like, she's the type of kid, like, I know she will never take advantage of anything. Like if she has work to do, she stays in, she does her work. So it's like, I'll keep working as hard as I could, to support her.
Yes.
Yeah. So right now she's off Monday and Tuesday. And she asked me, like, her roommate asked her, come to California with me. Because, they had off Monday and Tuesday. And she asked me, she's like, Mommy, can I go to California with my roommate? I'm like, of course you can go.
Oh, that's fun.
She's such a good kid. Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
So, and she's with the boy, she got so lucky. I love her roommate. I love her roommate's family. They're wonderful people. And, so I'm grateful for that. And, thank God she's doing good. And I'm happy for her because she's doing what I didn't get to do. Like, I wasn't allowed to go away to college. So I want, like, anything that I didn't get to do, I want my kids to do it. Like, I'm that kind of mom. So I want, I'm like, yeah, do
My
it.
mom
Like, I didn't
always
get
told me to have what I didn't have, or what she didn't. That's what she always said to me.
right. And I'm the same way. So
Well, Sydney, thank you.
Thank you for
You're
asking.
amazing.
Thanks, Cindy, for all your love. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks
Have
for
a
everything,
great day.
Sydney.
Bye, honey. Thank you.
Bye. Look how nice. Everybody.
sweet.
They're incredible.
Oh my God. So
They're
sweet.
incredible. See, it's like, you know what? Obviously, I love talking to these people, but then when we see them, when we have them on, it's like a charge, it's like a boost to
See, this is why I wanted to do this.
the love, right? It's like
because
can
they
feel the love.
They all want, like, if it wasn't for the fans, I wouldn't be here. That's what it's all about. It's all about them.
And those two are like they send the sweetest messages and posts and everything else. It's you guys, everybody listening. We will have you on, I promise. But we just thank you so much as always. You guys are the reasons why we do this every single week, why we love doing this. And, we do it for you just as much as you give us a charge. Like, hopefully we can give you that charge in return because it's the least that we can do for your love and support. So you guys, thank you. Don't forget to rate, follow, review us. Of course, you can catch this entire episode, the video. You can see our beautiful faces, all four of us, the whole YouTube, the whole video on YouTube, Herdat Media channel. You guys, we love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow me at Teresa Giudice on Instagram. Make sure you follow Namaste Bitches Pod.
Namaste Bitches Pod. I'm at Melissa Pfeister, and thank you. We have lots more surprises for you next week, so stay tuned, and just thank you for tuning in. We love your support, and it means so much.
Thank you, guys. Love, love, love you. Mwah.
I knew it. Another Herdat Media production.